In this video, I get to show you an in-depth dive, everything you need to know about living in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So we're going to be bringing up the map, showing you all the secret spots, just showing you everything you need to know about this beautiful place that's right behind me, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So stay tuned. What's up, everybody? My name is Jackson Wilkey. If this is your first time to this channel, we literally do so many videos about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play here in this beautiful area. If that's the information you want to know, make sure you tap that subscribe button and you click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We absolutely get calls every single day from people moving and relocating here, and we absolutely love it. So if you're even thinking about moving, relocating anywhere in eastern Washington or northern Idaho, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, it does not matter. We got your back when moving to northern Idaho. All right, so I really want to jump into this and talk about, yes, this gorgeous place that's right behind me. I'm not personally standing there right now, but this is Tubbs Hill, looking at downtown Coeur d'Alene, looking north. So I want to bring up the map. This is something, we are getting so many reach outs and questions about Coeur d'Alene. I want to just give you the real in-depth tour. So we got to jump to the map. Let's do that. All right, so as you can see right now, I've got Coeur d'Alene highlighted. It's all in red right here. The very southern edge of it is on the beach of Lake Coeur d'Alene. So Lake Coeur d'Alene stops it here. Everything else to the south, is going to be different cities. Coeur d'Alene actually is quite small when you look at it on a map like this. You get into here and it can be a little bit more confusing, but obviously we're going to just be touching on Coeur d'Alene and some of these areas. So when you look at Coeur d'Alene, the main area is literally right here where it says it. This is Sherman Avenue. So this is where all of your main shops, restaurants, bars, and things that are happening are right along this area. So basically North 3rd and 4th Street right here, these are the main streets that bring you in, as well as 15th. And in between here is going to be the majority of your action. So this is obviously where the Coeur d'Alene Resort is. It's kind of a staple. As you can see, kind of on the left side of my screen when you type it in, that's what shows up. So this is a hotel that's literally on the lake. I put in about 8 years there as a valet bellman, slinging luggage, parking cars. Incredible opportunity. If you're moving here and your kiddos, it's a great job. They got a lot of jobs for kids with busing, tables, servers, valet, whatever. So anyways, this is kind of your main staple of downtown Coeur d'Alene. As you can see, there is some really killer living. So south of Sherman, all of this living in here, and even north of Sherman, all of these areas. I'm going to get this off of here. This is your kind of typical older style homes of North Idaho. Very highly desired. These houses definitely are more expensive, even though they're smaller. You'll see some of these that get knocked down and there's brand new construction, but there's also a lot of really big old homes, like multi-generation style homes here. But you'll also find little 2-bed, 3-bath house. So if you're a young couple or married couple, one kid, there's those options. Or if you got multiple kids, you want that downtown living. There's definitely kind of a hodgepodge of different styles of houses in here, but you will find the majority of them are older homes, as everything was kind of derived around here and built out. So then you have the infamous right here, the golf course. So this is got the floating green. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely suggest you look up the floating green for the Coeur d'Alene Resort. It's absolutely astonishing. If you like big, tall condos over it, you can see right here. These ones are pretty expensive, but there's silver beaches down here, so you can park your boat. But these literally have panoramic views of all of Lake Coeur d'Alene. You get to use the Coeur d'Alene Resort golf course. There's tennis courts and stuff there too. But the majority of the living is here. This is a very, this is all like Sanders Beach area. Very, very highly destination area where people love living. It's very private down here. Old growth timbers and trees. Let me see if I'll actually click out and hit the map so you can see what it looks like here. There we go, hit the satellite. As you can see, you got Tubbs Hill here. This is very famous, where everybody, it's 2+ mile hike all the way around the lake. You can see over here is the Coeur d'Alene Resort. This is downtown Coeur d'Alene. So living by this park here is highly desired. Let's just put it that way. And then literally anywhere off these streets in this downtown area, you're going to be paying a little bit more. So we'll go back to the satellite view here and zoom out. I want you to know that basically Coeur d'Alene, there's a couple main arterials. That's really it. As you notice, you have I-90 that runs east and west, and you have Highway 95 in this whole North Idaho area. That's all you got. Major freeway and a major northwest highway. Some of these other ones to the side, Ramsey, Atlas, Hutter. These are little side roads that people take, from Post Falls areas, Rathrooms to get into here. But as for your Coeur d'Alene goers, really Coeur d'Alene is only right in here. So you have Government Way. This parallels 95. So all the living, this is kind of Midtown. Anything right in here, it again is just like that downtown living. So you're going to have older houses. It's flat streets, and you can bike and walk to downtown. You start getting over here into these areas, you can see the mountains here. These are your Nettleton Gulch, French Gulch areas. So if you want a little bit of acreage, but yet you're still close to downtown, these are where you want to start going. My dad personally lives in this area, so we can take the four-wheelers straight up. You can see just how big this is up into the mountain systems here. So hunting, just four-wheeling, that kind of stuff. As I am zoomed out, you will see this is Dalton Gardens. So it's its own little city. It's got its own city center, city hall. They have little planned events, but it's kind of its own entity. So it's not technically Coeur d'Alene, even though it's kind of right in the heart of it. But it's an area that's very desired because you have Canfield Coeur d'Alene High School right here, and then right down here is your Canfield High School. So those are your two main schools. There's Lakes Middle School is also over here for the kids. It's actually across 90 in this area. But yeah, so now you get to live in Coeur d'Alene. You're right next to Coeur d'Alene High School. And then if you go straight over here, I will show you that actually Lake City right here. So we will zoom in and show you that our two high schools in Coeur d'Alene, Lake City and Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene High School has a bunch of remodels. It's an older high school, but it's completely remodeled. So it's got an extra basketball court, extra wrestling rooms, really state-of-the-art workout facilities. And Lake City is actually the newer high school. It was built about 98, but very, very, very nice high schools. You have two of them right there. It just kind of depends on which side of the roads you're living on is which one you'll go to. So with that, Coeur d'Alene, basically if I type it in again, just to show you, it kind of ends here, and then you hit Prairie Avenue right here. We always joke, I don't even like going north of Prairie, and that's the Hayden people, or I don't even go south of Prairie, so the Coeur d'Alene people, that's your divider right there. So it's everything here. Now, when you want new construction and all that, in Coeur d'Alene, you're not going to really find it. This has all been established. You got to get right to the outskirts here. Like I was saying, these are your Hutters, Atlas. This is Highway 41, so this will take you all the way up into Rathroom and Spirit Lake, all those. This is where all of your brand new construction is, but it's literally minutes. So you can take any of these 41s, Hutters, Prairies, right down to I-90 or to Celtice Way. This is it right here, and it leads you right into downtown. You're 10 minutes away. Super close. So if you want new construction, or if that's kind of your thing, more affordable, obviously, is the farther you get out into these areas. The only other really cool living, Coeur d'Alene has is this Coeur d'Alene Public Golf Course. So there's living all the way around that too, hundreds of homes. So if you like living on a course, you can actually take a golf cart right there. That's a really cool spot, and it really puts you close. There's actually, it's called the Croc Center right here. There's Olympic-sized pool. There's kids' pools. There's basketball courts, tennis courts. It's a ginormous center. So you'd have the golf course, and right on the corner, this is Ramsey. This is where we all play our men's league softball, have some brewskis, but you have the Croc Center right in this area too. Kootenai Health, I've mentioned it quite a few times. The Big Blue Hospital is actually right here. So this is our main hospital right off of 95, and this is Ironwood Drive. It drops you down. But yes, this is really our main big hospital is right. It keeps bringing up La Quinta. That's not it. Big Blue right there, Kootenai Health. So now as for main roads, you have, like I said earlier, you have Government Way, you have 4th Street, and you have 15th Street. These are your main roads that take you north and south. Obviously, you have these little roads in between, but your main arterials, there's basically these four. Highway 95, Government Way, 4th Street, and 15th Street over here. They bring you right into downtown so that you can enjoy Coeur d'Alene. All right, so again, that was kind of the 10,000 square foot view. I want you to know that like downtown Coeur d'Alene, those areas, this is very established. It's pretty old, so there's not a lot of new construction and things going on. Downtown Sherman, you will have, you know, some high-rise condos. You're also going to have some infrastructure. A lot of these like kind of attached homes and newer homes right along Sherman. So that's going to be basically your new construction. Other than that, you kind of got to head out to the west into the prairie to get the new construction, or up north, Hayden, some of those areas as well. But I hope you enjoy that. I mean, Coeur d'Alene is absolutely amazing. There's so many people wanting to move here. It's finding the exact area you want to be, the style of house. There's a lot of different factors here in beautiful North Idaho so that you get views like this. So anyways, the only way that we can help you, though, is you got to reach out. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, days, nights, weekends. We honestly never stop working for you. So until the next video, guys, we will catch you later.